I had been working from 1992 to 2006 on Wall Street. In 2005, my wife Allison and I had our first kids. We had twins, Sam and Ari, and life definitely changed. Living in a neighborhood without real family entertainment and children's services, Allison and I had met the Burners, our co-founders, Allison and Bobby, and collectively decided that we would take that into our own hands and build something for the younger children in this community and our children as well. Starting any business is definitely a challenge, especially, the four of us, none of us had ever actually built a business from the ground up. So when you start a business, everything from finding the real estate to structuring the company with lawyers and professionals. And one of those needs also is, your technology and how that technology facilitates both the workplace and your employer experience at home. For a software solution, we really went off the shelf. So we had hired a company that basically was software as a service for racquetball court booking. That worked for maybe 2 years as our business ramped up and the number of customers we had, and we had a budget and kind of could predict our expenses, a little more clearly. We decided that, it was time to get rid of the off-the-shelf product and build something customized that could really run our business, exactly how we needed to. So after being in business for probably 2 years, we had inquired with our graphics design team about someone, they could put us in touch with who could work on, the tech side of building a new website, a new administrative platform, and a new user experience. So we engaged a vendor that they had recommended. Along this project, we kind of had 2 point people. One was, our person on the ground in New York who would come to the office and meet with us, and we'd throw around ideas. And then once we started working, we had another point person who was kind of building the nuts and bolts and kind of going back and forth with us and sending us things on staging servers to look over and make comments on. And that actually was Lukasz, who went on to be the founder and CEO of Railwaymen. I think communication, with your development team is super important. And communication doesn't mean that, they can come into the office and have a meeting face to face. Communication really means that you have an idea and you can convey that idea, and then there's an understanding, on the other side of the relationship of what you really need and how to execute on that. We really, we knew that Lukasz was European based on his accent, but we really didn't know he wasn't even in New York. Communicating through email and conference calls has always worked, and the turnaround's always been, great, and it's been seamless.
Because we are in different time zones, we really only have about 3 hours of time where we're all in the office. So even though we have many different responsibilities here within the company, and myself, I have a lot of different departments to look over. I have to make sure I'm prioritizing my time as the director in those 3 hours so that we can have a conversation. And if we are outside of that time, it does have to continue into the next day. So if we can organize that time, we can be productive.
Well, I think that, the user experience for our customers is definitely, ranks with any other kind of e-commerce experience. There's a lot of confidence that we've kind of satisfied the needs of our customers through their user experience, and our franchisees and their customers, because we're all working on the same admin panel and we've kind of satisfied all those needs.
The great thing about Railwaymen is that they have been with us for so long. They know the business so well, they might suggest better improvements or a smarter way of achieving these goals. And to have a team with such in-depth knowledge who is a contractor, who is overseas, is extremely valuable.
The goal for Appleseeds and Songs for Seeds franchising is really to expand the franchise business. Right now there are 22 locations around the United States. Eventually we would like that number to really multiply and move into other countries. The beauty of the platform that Railwaymen has built with us is that it's completely scalable. When a new franchisee, there's a new franchise opening in a couple months in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's just a snap-on new website, new admin panel, new user experience, really easy, and it will continue to scale. And it's not, overloading the infrastructure. It really is, it's built correctly and meant to scale, and that's kind of how we're leveraging it, and that's how we see the future.
Railwaymen, my friends Lukasz and Mychek, I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are very kind, and I wish you the best of luck in the next 10, 20, 30 years, especially with us at Appleseeds here in New York.
I would just say congratulations to the team at Railwaymen. I feel like we were there from the very beginning. The moment kind of Lukasz left and started the company, we went with you, and we've watched you progress. We actually had an opportunity. Lukasz was in New York, and we met this year. Continued success. And we look forward to working together with you as our business grows, and we'll continue to refer you clients in New York and the United States. Whenever people come to us and make comments about our tech and our website, we're always quick to recommend you guys, and we'll continue to do so. Congratulations and happy anniversary.